We've got some breaking news here on the channel to break down on Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, and the New York Giants going out and signing another offensive lineman. Let's start with this. Adam Schefter breaking the news. Sources, free agent quarterback Russell Wilson is scheduled to fly tonight to Cleveland to visit with the Browns on Thursday before being scheduled to fly to New York on Thursday night to visit Friday with the New York Giants. So the Giants are bringing in Russell Wilson for a visit. But on Friday, a day after he has a visit with the Cleveland Browns. My first thing that I thought when I saw this was, if you trade for Kenny Pickett and you sign Russell Wilson, are you going to draft a quarterback at number 2? There's been a lot of smoke around Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward being the pick at number 2. I don't know if that makes you not want to draft a quarterback, but it sure is awfully interesting. Could this be a power play by Russell Wilson and his agent to put some pressure on the Giants to up their offer? Is this the Giants putting pressure on Aaron Rodgers to make his decision? A lot of stuff flying around right now. But Russell Wilson going to visit with the Browns, then going to visit with the Giants. And we've said it all along. Our belief here on this channel, based on what we know and what we've been told, if the New York Giants are unable to sign Aaron Rodgers, which is absolutely priority number 1, they are going to pivot to Russell Wilson. And my question to you is this. Should the Giants just go out and sign Russell Wilson right now? Should they go out and say, Rodgers, we're done waiting for you? Should they just go out and sign Russell Wilson? Type S for sign, type P for pass, and let me know. NFL free agency continues to roll on here on day 3, and with the official league year about to be kicked off, Joe Schoen adds another piece to the offensive line. Also, we've got a major Aaron Rodgers update to talk about. Adam Schefter hopped on ESPN, and he talked about the Giants. He talked about the Steelers and what could happen with Aaron Rodgers. But the offensive tackle, Stone Forsythe, is signing what appears to be a 1-year deal to join the New York Football Giants. At the time of recording this video, we do not know exactly what the contract is. Knowing the type of player that Stone Forsythe is, I am anticipate this being a 1-year deal that is very close to the veteran minimum, maybe a 2-year deal that is a little bit more than the veteran minimum. We're going to get into a deep update on, or a deep dive into who Stone Forsythe is, but this is why you subscribe to the channel, because if the Giants make a move, we have you covered. If you want to stay up to date on everything New York Giants when it comes to free agency, the offseason, the NFL draft, and you want to have a place on game days to join the best Giants community on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and let's go Big Blue. Stone Forsythe, last year, to be honest with you, not that good of a football player. I honestly think that Forsythe will be competing to make this roster. In 2024, he played 414 snaps for Seattle. He was flagged 3 times, had a PFF grade of 43.1, a run blocking grade of 51.6, and a pass blocking grade of 41.3. And after 6 games in 2024, Stone Forsythe has given up by far the most pressures of any offensive tackle in the NFL, 35 via Pro Football Focus. And in 2023, he was a little bit better. 497 snaps, 2 penalties, the run blocking grade up to 71.4, but the PFF grade and the pass blocking grade remain a little bit low. We know that the New York Giants season has fallen off the rails a couple of times now. Once there has been injuries to Andrew Thomas, once there has been injuries to the offensive line. We've already seen the New York Giants have gone out and added some depth on this offensive line to try to improve it. They added the swing tackle Hudson, who last put Jonathan Hudson, says he? James Hudson, James Hudson, swing tackle for the Cleveland Browns. He is coming over to join the New York Giants. They gave him about $6 million. James Hudson signing a 2-year, $12 million deal. So Joe Schoen is placing an importance on going out and getting some NFL talent at the backup tackle positions instead of going out and signing a guy like Chris Hubbard in Week 12 or going out and signing guys that have played for this team in the past in Week 18 and not having to rely on Justin Pugh coming off the couch. So now your offensive line at this moment looks like this. Andrew Thomas, John Runyon, John Michael Schmitz still don't have a starting right guard at the moment. So I'm going to slot Jake Kubas in there. And you got Jermaine Illuminor. And then you got James Hudson III as your backup left tackle. Josh Azudu as your backup left guard. Austin Schlottman backing up JMS. Evan Neal, I believe and heard at the NFL Combine, he's slotting into your right guard at the backup spot for now. And Stone Forsythe, who is now a member of this football team. Forsythe is known more so as a right tackle, but we've seen in the past he could play a little bit of left tackle as well. As you see, that year he played 213 snaps at left tackle and 283 snaps at right tackle. He's got good size, at 6'8" and over 300 pounds. He's shown the ability to at least be able to hold up in some games. But I'm going to keep it honest with you here. He's a below average offensive lineman, and I think that's being relatively nice. But that's what it is. When you're looking for depth pieces on the offensive line, there are going to be players that aren't that good. And you're hoping that Forsythe, at 27 years old, gets to learn from Andrew Thomas and grows a little bit under Carmen Brasillo. And his ability to be versatile and play left tackle and right tackle hopefully keeps your season afloat if and when there are injuries to this offensive line. I anticipate it being a 1-year, 2-year deal for very low money. Grade the signing of Stone Forsythe for me. A, B, C, D, or F. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm going to give it a C. Meh. It is what it is. Nothing crazy. I like the idea of going out and making it a priority to sign depth at the tackle spot. This team has had their season ruined because of not having swing tackle. Well, now you got Hudson. Now you have Forsythe. Hopefully one of them is good enough to be able to fill in if needed. Hopefully they never play. What's going on with Aaron Rodgers? What is going on with Aaron Rodgers? Do we want to start with the most recent, or do we want to start with the beginning of the day? Let's start with the most recent reports coming in from Adam Schefter. It is now official. The Jets are releasing Aaron Rodgers after 4 p.m. today. The Jets will take on $49 million in dead money by releasing Rodgers. He's being designated as a post-June 1 cut, meaning they'll carry his $21 million cap hit until June 1 when it drops to $14 million, saving $7 million. But they then will absorb a $35 million cap hit in 2026. Adam Schefter just hopped on ESPN, and he talked about Aaron Rodgers, saying the Giants, they're waiting on Aaron Rodgers. They are also interested in Russell Wilson. Also added that Jordan on saying that Schefter is reporting that Russell Wilson has other options too. Adam Schefter also saying that Aaron Rodgers has not communicated to either team what his timeline is or what his preference is. So we don't really have too much information. My guy Slick Rick, friend of the program, fan of the show, maybe a future guest on the show, he tweeted out some stuff this morning saying, here we go, with a picture of Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers. He also adds a picture saying it's looking like Plan C time for the New York Giants. And he has this photo of Russell Wilson wearing a Giants hat saying, Giants Nation, how are you doing? And then Slick Rick also saying no one in the Giants building knows when Aaron Rodgers' decision will be made. That checks out with what Adam Schefter said. They're expecting him to be a Steeler and have begun preparing contingency plans. They were told Aaron Rodgers will be announcing the decision himself. They are on Panda watch. Then, Pat McAfee this morning retweeting a tweet from 2021. Why would he retweet that today? I don't know. Quoting Aaron Rodgers when Rodgers says, "I love Pittsburgh. It's a great blue-collar town. And Mike Tomlin is a fantastic coach who knows how to lead players and love playing for them." At this point, I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. Sounds like the Giants are still in, according to Adam Schefter. Would you want him as a member of this football team? Do you want Aaron Rodgers on the Giants? Better question. Will the Giants sign Aaron Rodgers? I think they want him badly. So they haven't signed a quarterback. And the ball is now in Aaron Rodgers' court. Will the Giants end up signing him? Type Y for yes. Type N for no. As I know there's only going to be real ones watching the video to the end of this point, just want to share some very sad news. Bill Hartnett, longtime subscriber, longtime follower, and supporter of this channel, has passed away. And that is heartbreaking for me. Bill was someone I never met in person, but over the last 3+ years, he has become a close friend of mine. And someone that I know would take the jacket off his back if I was cold. I could call Bill anywhere. As soon as I find out any more information about Bill Hartnett and how we, Giants Now, and how we, the Giants Now family, can support, I will be sure to pass it along. Bill, we love you. Thank you for everything you've done for this channel, and thank you for everything you've done for me. Just one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. One of the most caring, thoughtful, and genuine people in the world. As soon as I find out any way to support Bill and his family, I will be sure to pass along the word. Bill, rest in peace. We love you.